Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Bem-vindos a todos. Obrigada por estarem aqui com a gente. A gente vai aguardar mais uns minutinhos para poder abrir para todos. As pessoas ainda estão entrando. No meu celular está dando 11h06 e no meu laptop 11h02, então vamos aguardar mais um pouquinho. Obrigada por estarem aqui com a gente. Realmente é emocionante poder apresentar uma campanha de vendas que vai beneficiar todos com a Quark Expeditions para a temporada de 2021. Com flexibilidade, vocês vão conhecer muita coisa hoje. Vamos aguardar um minutinho, a gente volta com vocês. Ok, a gente já está com um número de participantes super bom. Agradeço a todos mais uma vez. Bom dia, bom dia. Já vi que a gente já tem uns stories, uns posts. Obrigada. Agora é hora da gente vender muito Ártico e a gente vai ajudar vocês a vender. E vocês vão nos dar todo o apoio, com certeza, e eu agradeço muito por isso. Bom, a maioria de vocês acho que já conhece o David Tanguay, que é o diretor da Quark Expeditions. Ele é super parceiro do mercado brasileiro, ele ama o nosso mercado, está sempre aqui. Eu espero que ele possa voltar em 2021 para a gente fazer os nossos roadshows novamente e estar com todos vocês em várias cidades do Brasil. Eu vou deixar a palavra com ele. Ele foi a pessoa que realmente batalhou por essa super promoção exclusiva só para o mercado brasileiro, dentro da Quark, e ele vai trazer para a gente as rotas, vai trazer para a gente mais sobre o Ultramarine, o novo barco que a gente lança em 2021, e a grande promoção, divulgar para todos nós. Então, David, how are you?
I'm very good, Maria. Thank you.
Yes. Just to let you know, he understands Portuguese. So, right, David? A little bit.
I do. Yes, yes. And thank you for the introduction. And you're absolutely right. We're super excited right now to present this promotion to exclusively to the Brazilian market. In the last 2-3 years, we have welcomed many Brazilians now in Antarctica, in the Arctic, and we could not be more excited to welcome even more Brazilians for 2021 and 2022. Today's presentation will be focused more on 2021 Arctic season with this very exciting promotion. And yes, I'm very excited.
I just would like to tell to everybody about questions.
Yes.
Se tiverem alguma dúvida, eu peço para vocês escreverem no chat. Eu vou estar anotando todas as perguntas de vocês e no final da apresentação eu abro para o David e ele também vai lendo, mas eu vou fazendo as perguntas para ele e aí a gente deixa tudo bem organizado e pode esclarecer tudo para vocês. So, David, now it's with you.
Thank you very much, Maria. And I would just want to say also, muito obrigado for everyone who took the time today to come and listen to this presentation. We appreciate every minute that you give us. We understand that right now it's obviously not an easy time for our industry, but I sincerely appreciate all the time that you're giving me and Maria to learn about Quark Expeditions, to learn about the different trips that your clients could be interested in joining us for the next year or so. But before I start presenting about all the exciting stuff, I just want to explain to you that right now you are all on mute. And then just like what Maria said, you can also write your questions in the chat box. The one thing I would like to also remind you is please don't hesitate to tag us on your social media right now, to hashtag travel with Quark or to hashtag Quark Expeditions, or let's get back to exploring, because right now that's what we're doing is we're going back to explore. We're promoting future trips or destinations that we want to welcome your clients to explore with us in the Arctic or in Antarctica. So please don't hesitate to do an Instagram live or to take a picture on Instagram and tag us on your social media. So I know many of you already know me, so no need for a formal introduction, but for some of you who may not know me very well, Maria introduced me. I am the regional sales director of Quark Expeditions for all Latin America. And I've been with the company now for 8 years already. And during my last 8 years, I had the amazing opportunity to travel with Quark Expeditions in the polar regions many, many times. And actually, most of my experience is actually in the Arctic. So I have been to Greenland 2 times. I've been to the Canadian Arctic 2 times. I've been to Spitsbergen, to Iceland as well. So I have very good knowledge of the Arctic, and I am super, super passionate about it. So I'm very excited today to talk to you and to teach you about some of the new trips that we will be offering in 2021. But before I talk about the trips and also the ship, I would like to just do a very quick reminder of who we are as a company and what is coming up. You know very, very well that Quark Expeditions, we've been around for the last 30 years. In 2021, actually, we will be celebrating 30 years of operations exclusively in the polar regions. So we are your polar specialists. We've only done polar for the last 30 years, and this is our specialty. If you have a client who dream to go to the polar regions, who dream to, for example, see a polar bear or a seal on an iceberg, or go to Antarctica or go to Greenland, we are your polar specialists. We are the company who has the most knowledge, who has the best ship to travel in the polar regions, and also the best guides. And this is something very, very important for your clients who are traveling to the polar regions. Your clients will go in the polar regions once or twice in their life. So it is very important for them to have the best experience possible, and to make sure that they have the best experience possible, they need the best guides. And Quark Expeditions, we put a lot of emphasis into hiring the best polar experts in the world to travel and work on our ships and assist your clients. And we have one expedition guide for every 7 passengers. So this is something that is also very good. We have one of the highest ratio of staff to guests for every departure that we operate. Quark Expeditions, what is our vision, what is our goal, is to make sure that your clients has the best off-ship and onboard experience. We provide an amazing experience where your clients will get off the ship as many times as possible. It's not just a cruise where your client will be on the ship, the entire time, and maybe see a few penguins or a few polar bears on an iceberg from far, far away. No, Quark Expedition, what we want is we want to bring your clients very, very close to the wildlife. We wanted them to bring on the zodiacs. We want them to do many activities in small groups on small ships. So this is what we want as a company. And speaking of activities, we offer a very large range of activities that your clients can do in the Arctic or in Antarctica. And just to show you an example of all the activities that we're offering in both regions, this is all the adventure options. This is all the activities that your clients could select as part of their expedition. And as you can see here on the right-hand side of the map, there's a whole new range now of activities that we will be offering exclusively on board our brand new expedition vessel called the Ultramarine, which I will be presenting to you in a couple minutes. But essentially, we have lots of activities that are also included. So for example, the hiking is included, the photography workshops are included, the Zodiac cruising are also included, snowshoeing. But if your clients are even more adventurous and they want to be part of more activities, we have kayaking, camping, mountain trekking, paddling excursion, and also we have heli hiking, heli landing, mountain biking in Greenland, exclusive heli landing as well available. So we have many, many options for your clients to choose and to make their experience even more unique and memorable. what we want at the end of the day is we want your clients to immerse, to learn from the environment that they will visit. And that's why, like I said before, we will bring your clients outside the ship every single day, twice a day, every morning, every afternoon. Your clients will be going outside and explore the Arctic or Antarctica. And because of our desire of always wanting to offer different things to our clients, to our partners like you, we are also very excited that in 2021 we are starting to offer new itineraries in the Arctic and also in Antarctica. And I will be obviously talking about these new itineraries later in the presentation. Um, Also, we're super excited about this brand new ship that you are looking at right now, which is the Ultramarine. Quark Expeditions, we only operate small ships. We don't operate ships that are larger than 199 passengers. We believe that the future of cruising is small ship, and we also believe that by having a small ship, this will bring a more personalized experience, a safer experience, and also a more authentic experience to your clients. We also take sustainability very, very seriously. We were the founding members of the IATO, which is the International Association of Tour Operators in Antarctica. We were also the founding members of AECO as well, which is an organization promoting or also protecting the tourism in the Arctic as well. We have invested a lot of money in also research in scientific projects in Antarctica and also in the Arctic. And the great and exciting thing right now is because we are transitioning to a brand new fleet of ships that are becoming even more sustainable, even more environmental friendly for the polar regions by reducing the single use of plastic, by reducing significantly the waste that we produce during a trip as well. And that's why for us, it is important to get all the certification and also safety program accreditation or endorsement from many organizations around the world to prove to you and to your clients that their safety is definitely secure when they travel with Quark Expeditions. We have many physicians, many polar experts who every day work to make sure that our program is safe and also, making sure that your clients have the best experience possible. And lastly, but not the least, when your clients will travel with us, of course, they're going to see amazing things. They will see polar bears, they will see glaciers, they will take pictures of incredible sunsets and icebergs on the water. But also, what we want is we want them to learn about the polar regions. We want them to make sure that when they come back home and they share their experience with their friends and family, they're also becoming polar ambassadors, that they also understand how sensitive the planet is today and how important it is to protect the environment. So throughout the entire expedition, we will have presentation teaching about the biology, about the history, about photography, about marine biology. And so your clients will really, really understand well what they are observing when they travel to the Arctic or to Antarctica. Now, the one thing, and like I said very, very early in the presentation, is that 2021 is a huge year for us. It is our 30th year anniversary of operations in the polar regions. And this could not be the better time to launch our brand new ship that is called the Ultramarine. Quark, for many, many years, we've had that dream of having the polar expedition vessel, the best in the industry, allowing us to bring passengers even beyond what is currently offered in the polar regions. And as of now, in Croatia, we are finalizing the construction of what you are looking at right now, which is a game changer polar expedition vessel called the Ultramarine. And why do we say it's a game changer? It's a game changer because it will change the experience in Antarctica. It will bring even more unique activities to your clients, and it will also allow us to operate new itineraries in the Arctic and also in Antarctica. And the main feature, the feature that really excites us as a polar expedition operator specialist is the 2 helicopters. We will have 2 helicopters of 9 seats, which each seat will be by a window, where we're going to allow and bring your clients up above and further out to explore Antarctica and the Arctic. We will also have 4 exits for Zodiac embarkation, where this means that your clients will get off the ship even in a safer way and a faster way as well. The ice class of the ship will be a 1A+. What that means is that the ship will be very, very strong against the ice and allow us to explore even more locations in the Arctic and also in Antarctica. And finally, but not the least, we will have a lot of space around the ship where your client can walk around, take beautiful pictures, and have access to extraordinary views throughout the entire journey that they will be on with us. But of course, you want to see the inside of the ship, and this is something that we're also really, really excited to share with you today. The one thing that I want to mention about the Ultramarine is that it will offer the perfect balance between a sophisticated and luxury onboard experience with spacious suites, amazing public spaces, very large space around the ship, like where people can spend some time outside and take beautiful pictures, incredible technology, fine dining experience, and finally 24-hour service available for your clients. And speaking of the cabins, I just want to share with you that the Ultramarine will have 102 suites available across 9 different categories. The smallest cabin is the Explorer Suite or the Balcony Suite, which you're looking at right now. So this is going to be our standard cabin. So 90% of our cabins will have a balcony, a private balcony where your clients can spend some time on their own. They will also have a sofa bed where a third person can stay inside the cabin. So if you have 2 parents and 1 child who wants to be in the same cabin, there is no problem. So the smallest cabin is about 26 square meters. And the largest cabin, which is the Ultra Suite, is 52 square meters. So we have very, very large suites available for your clients. We also have solo cabins for your clients who are traveling solo in the Arctic or in Antarctica. And again, just to show you the beauty of these new cabins, obviously the bedding will be amazing cotton fabric, large flat screen TVs as well, beautiful and very large floor to ceiling windows so that your clients have a beautiful view when they are in the Arctic and in Antarctica as well. And finally, of course, the bathroom will be also very comfortable, very modern, with great amenities as well available for your clients. Okay? So this is an example of a cabin that we will be offering on board the Ultramarine. And then let me show you also now the public spaces. And when I refer about the public spaces, we will have many, many areas where your clients can walk around and spend some time when they are on the ship. So we will have 2 restaurants on board the Ultramarine with a main restaurant and also a bistro bar. We will also have a panorama lounge. We will have a lecture theater, a library, a polar boutique, and also on board the ship, if your clients want to relax and enjoy their time on board the ship, we will also have a spa and fitness center, which also they can have access to a sauna as well. And finally, for the expedition, we will have, like I said, 4 Zodiac embarkation points with 2 ready rooms where people can leave their parka, and also a bridge where people can see where the captain is working with the expedition team. But just to show you the inside or what the public spaces will look like, so this will be our main restaurant that will be called Balena or Ballena, which means whales. So we're very excited, and this is going to be a restaurant that can accommodate everybody together. Uh, Anywhere where your clients will be seated, they will have a very extraordinary view of the landscape, of the mountains, of the glaciers, while they're experiencing a fine dining experience inside our restaurants. We will also have many different type of tables, 4 to large group of tables as well, so there's no need for reservation. We will also have the panorama lounge where your clients can enjoy a drink. They can have a nice cocktail while they're socializing with the other passengers. This is our lecture theater that we're now calling the Ambassadors Theater. And this is where our expedition team will be presenting their lectures about history, about marine biology, about the polar bears, the penguins, where your clients will be learning about the expeditions or about the destination that they're exploring with us. Our spa will be called Tundra. So Tundra is a place where your clients will be able to relax, to have maybe some massage therapy, to maybe have access to the sauna as well, while they have a beautiful view, again, of the region that they are exploring with us. We will also have the Polar Boutique, like I said earlier, where your clients can buy souvenirs or any type of merchandise that your clients may need during their expedition. This is a great example of the embarkation. So, like I said, Quark Expeditions, we want to bring your clients outside the ship as many times as possible. And these little boats that we call Zodiacs, they are the transportation that we are using to bring your clients to land, to cruise around the icebergs. And usually expedition vessels, they only have 1 or 2 exits. Well, with the Ultramarine, we will have 4 exits, 1 on each side and 2 in the back, where your clients will be able to exit even faster and more efficiently, and also in a safer way as well. Finally, your clients, of course, when they're part of a Quark Expedition voyage, they also have included the boots and the yellow jacket, the parka. So they don't have to bring those back in their cabin. They can leave it in their locker room, which is also right next to the embarkation point. So very, very amazing and a great advantage to make things a lot easier for your clients. Okay. So like I said, we will have a lot of space around the ship where your clients can walk around the ship to take beautiful pictures just like that. There will be great views also from our bistro, where there will be also a big patio where people can eat outside as well, and also in our panorama lounge where people can also go outside and enjoy a drink as well. In case you're wondering about the food, it will be a 5-star fine dining experience. From early in the morning to all the way at dinner time, we will provide a large amount of food and a very diversified amount of food as well. So your clients will be experiencing the top of the top when it comes to cuisine on board the ship, with breakfast buffet, with large selection of hot and cold items. Same for lunch as well. It'll be with barbecue formats, eating outside. We will have an afternoon tea. And finally, at the end of the day, after a very nice day outside, people will relax with a 3-course dinner where they can choose from a fish, vegetarian, or meat, or any specific dietary requirements that they need during the voyage. So if your clients have allergies or they have specific diets, we have no problem at all. We can definitely offer that to your clients, okay? But essentially, your clients will have access to a 24-hour service when they travel on board the Ultramarine. So we will also have in-room dining if your clients want to eat in their cabins. If your clients need assistance at 2 o'clock in the morning, no problem. Our guest service will always be available for your clients 24 hours a day. Okay? Now that I've presented you the expedition vessel to travel in the Arctic and also in Antarctica, we're very excited because we will start operating the ship in 2021, and more precisely in the Arctic season. And today what I want to present to you 3 destinations with the different voyages that your clients could potentially sign up for. And those voyages will be under the very special promotion that I will share with you. So the very first destination that the Ultramarine will go to in 2021 is Spitsbergen or Svalbard. Svalbard is the group of islands that you're looking at right now, and Spitsbergen is the largest island of the archipelago. So Svalbard is located just below the North Pole. It's between Norway and the North Pole on the east side of Greenland. And it is a place where we go normally between May to July. So May is a very, very good month to go to Spitsbergen. It is a time where you find a lot of ice, a lot of snow. And when there's a lot of ice and a lot of snow, this means that there is a lot of polar bears. So when your clients, they come to you or you know that they're dreaming of seeing a polar bear in their natural habitat, Svalbard is definitely one of the main destinations that your clients can see polar bears. And just to show you an example of polar bear, this is a picture that was taken on my expedition in Spitsbergen 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, I had the opportunity to go to Spitsbergen, and this polar bear was actually on an iceberg eating an animal, eating a seal to be more precise. And what we did is we got on the Zodiac and we slowly got close as much as possible. And look at this. This is the experience that your client could live when they travel to Svalbard. This is the experience, one of the example that they could see a polar bear on an iceberg. And this is actually me sitting right here on the Zodiac, observing this amazing polar bear view, which was, of course, a very memorable experience for me and for all the people who were on that trip. But of course, polar bear is not the only animal that you can see in Spitsbergen. You can see many other animals as well. And the other animal that people can see is the walrus. The walrus is usually an animal that is in big groups, and they're very frequent in Spitsbergen. So when we're on the Zodiac, we will get as close as possible to, again, allow your clients to have that polar safari experience when they travel to Spitsbergen. And also in early season in May and June, your clients would have the opportunity to see the beautiful puffins, which are absolutely stunning and, again, amazing from a photography perspective. What is really great about Spitsbergen is that when we go there in May, it is 24-hour daylight. There's no nighttime. So this means that we can spend as much time as possible outside the ship and explore and show your clients as many things as possible. It is the destination where we're going to spend the most time outside the ship. We're going to organize some beautiful walks as well with beautiful mountains and beautiful glaciers. And what's great is that Spitsbergen has also beautiful animals on land. And this is a great example here of a reindeer that your clients can see when they're walking with the small groups in Spitsbergen as well. So as we can see, Spitsbergen is a very wildlife-focused experience. If your clients love wildlife, they love animals, they dream of seeing animals in the Arctic, definitely Spitsbergen is a great choice for your clients to travel to. And in 2021, we have a great itinerary of 7 days, starting and finishing in Oslo. So if your clients want to go to Spitsbergen in 2021, they have to fly from Brazil all the way to Oslo. And once they arrive in Oslo, we will put them in a hotel night included the day before embarking on the ship. And then the next day, we're going to put them on a private plane up all the way to Longyearbyen, where they're going to be embarking the ship. They will do their expedition for 5 days and then come back to Longyearbyen to fly back to Oslo after. What is really great about this short itinerary is that it allows your client to spend 1 week in Spitsbergen and then maybe spend another week somewhere else in Europe or maybe in Norway. So it is a great trip to combine with another week or two in Europe as well. So this is a really great opportunity for you to design a custom-made or a tailor-made trip for your clients to travel in Europe with a 1 week expedition in Spitsbergen. The second destination that the Ultramarine will visit in 2021 is Greenland. And of course, Greenland is a very, very large area to explore. It is actually the second largest glacier on the planet after Antarctica. 80% of its territory is covered by ice. And me, because I've been there twice, and I know Maria Lise knows that very well, it is definitely one of my favorite places on earth. Greenland, if you like hiking, if you like activities, if you like to learn about cultures, Greenland is by far one of the incredible places that people can visit in the northern hemisphere. I like to call Greenland the Patagonia of the North. Very, very similar to Patagonia in Argentina and Chile. Lots of glaciers, lots of mountains, huge fjords as well, where you can find icebergs and whales and seals. But in addition to that, your clients will have the opportunity to visit some very remote communities that, of course, have a very different lifestyle than all of us here today. So every time we go to Greenland, we will make sure that your client visit one or two communities and learn about their culture, learn about their food, learn about their art, and learn about all what they do during the time that they live there. And for every trip that we do in Greenland, we always have a local guide who will be there to explain to the passengers, to your clients, about their culture in Greenland. So it is a very interesting destination if your client wants to visit somewhere that still today very little people had the opportunity to visit in their lifetime. And the question that you're probably asking yourself is, what can you see when you travel in Greenland? Well, we visit in Greenland from July to October. And during that time, we have many different things that we can show your clients, from incredible landscape with mountains to land wildlife like this beautiful muskox here, to the Northern Lights in late September. So in September every year, we operate trips in the northeast side of Greenland where your clients can have the opportunity to see the Northern Lights. But the one itinerary today that I want to talk to you about, and this is a brand new program that Quark Expeditions has designed for your clients who are looking for true adventure. It is called the Greenland Adventure Program. And this is a 9 days itinerary which starts and finishes in Reykjavik in Iceland. So your client have to fly from Brazil to Iceland. And once they arrive in Reykjavik, we include a pre-expedition hotel night. And then the next day, we will take them on a private plane all the way to South Greenland in Narsarsuaq, where they will embark the ship. And during 7 days, they will explore these immense fjords where they can find incredible things to see and do. And then after 7 days, your client will come back to Narsarsuaq to fly back to Reykjavik in Iceland. Okay, so we have 3 departures in July 2021 of 9 days, starting July 10th to July 18th, from July 17th to July 25th, and July 24th to August 1st, 2021. And the great thing about this itinerary, just like the Spitsbergen one, because it is a short itinerary of only 1 week, your clients could definitely combine a 1 week trip in Iceland and a 1 week trip in Greenland. And trust me, I speak from experience. I have actually traveled in Iceland with Greenland together, and it is the perfect combination for your clients if they want to experience both at the same time. Now, what is so special about this new adventure program? This adventure program is meant for your clients who love adventures, who love to be active, who want to explore Greenland in a complete and unique way possible. Just like I explained to you earlier, the Ultramarine will have 2 helicopters. And because of those 2 helicopters, we will be able to offer new experiences and new places to explore to your clients during this program. We will be bringing your clients on the helicopters on these amazing glaciers where they will have the opportunity to go on the glaciers and go hiking. In case you're wondering, these hikes are not difficult at all. And your clients can do it. There's no problem. These are very similar to what clients do in Iceland. So don't worry, your clients don't need to be super fit to be doing these activities. Also, we will be offering a kayaking experience in elevated mountains. So we will bring clients in small groups in helicopters and go kayaking in beautiful lakes of Greenland. For those who want to experience a Greenland overnight camp, people can also sign up for that and learn about the Greenland culture. We will, of course, offer the Zodiac cruises in Greenland as well, where people can, see some whales or some seals and take beautiful pictures as well. But overall, this entire week will be dedicated to activities in the Patagonia of the North and to see Greenland from a complete perspective. We will also offer mountain biking. So if you have clients who love mountain biking, it will be available. We will also offer kayaking as well, which is actually where kayaking was created, is in South Greenland. And for all the passengers, we have helicopter flights included, which is also spectacular and will allow your client to see incredible glacier view high above on board our helicopters. So, like I said, this is a brand new program. This is a program that your clients will definitely enjoy if they are active, if they love adventure. So I strongly recommend that your clients sign up for this one. And this is a brand new program that only Quark Expeditions is able to offer because of the helicopters on board the Ultramarine. Finally, and not the least, the last destination that your clients will visit on board the Ultramarine is the Canadian Arctic. And the Canadian Arctic is another incredible location that still today not many people had the opportunity to visit in their lifetime. It is a place that offers a lot of diversity. It is the place that offers a lot of opportunities to see different things. Usually when people think about polar bears, people think about Spitsbergen, they think about North Pole, they think about the Russian Arctic. But actually there is a very, very big population of polar bears in the Canadian Arctic as well. And just like Greenland, it is also a place where you can find massive fjords. And this is a picture, all the pictures that you're going to see right now are actually from my expeditions when I went to the Canadian Arctic in 2014. This is actually an example of a beautiful fjord called Ice Fjord on Baffin Island. where the ship had the opportunity to cruise. And as you can see, it was a very, very beautiful day. The Canadian Arctic also offers the opportunity to go hiking and to see incredible colors of vegetation. So as you can see here, the ship is all the way over there. And what we did is we brought the Zodiac all the way to shore and we went hiking for a couple hours. And this is me right here with my father hiking with a small group. And we hiked for about 2 hours and we had that opportunity to see this amazing glacier formation just high above us. But Canadian Arctic, it is a place where people have the opportunity to see midnight sunset. It is a location where clients could potentially see the Northern Lights if they travel late August until September. But it is also a place, like I said, where clients can see a lot of wildlife. And polar bears are definitely available or possible in the Canadian Arctic. On my expedition, I had the opportunity to see 12 polar bears on the 15-day expedition in the Canadian Arctic. We also can see a lot of whales, including the belugas. So if your clients dream to see this beautiful white whale, you can definitely see those in the north of Canada. And this is a picture again of my expedition that I took with my iPhone. Unfortunately, the quality of the picture is not great, but I took this picture from the ship and we had about 2 belugas swimming with narwhals as well. So it was absolutely incredible experience for us to see. Arctic hares are also very, very common in the Canadian Arctic. They are very, very big rabbits. And just like Greenland, people will have the opportunity to learn about the culture of the Canadian Inuits. So Inuits are the Aboriginal living in the north of Canada, the First Nations. And every time that we go to the Canadian Arctic, we will allow your clients to learn about this culture and to also learn about their art, learn about their food, and spend some time with the locals. The locals love to share their experience with our passengers and also the children. We have many children traveling on board our expeditions, just like these ones here, and to share their experience with the children in those local communities, it is definitely something unique that many, many children would love to have as an opportunity. So we have 3 voyages that we are offering in 2021 on the Ultramarine with a special promotion. The very first one is 9 days, and all the Canadian Arctic expeditions are starting from Toronto, Canada, which is great because you can fly from Sao Paulo to Toronto directly with Air Canada. So once your client arrives in Toronto, we will be offering or including a pre-expedition hotel night included. And then the following day, we will fly them on a private plane all the way up to Resolute, which takes about 4 hours. And then for 9 days, for 1 week, your client will explore this region on the Northwest Passage. And after that, they will come back to Resolute to fly back to Toronto. So because, again, it is a very short itinerary, this allows your client to potentially stay 1 week in Canada, and then they can go another 9 or 10 days to visit the Canadian Arctic. For some of your clients who have more time and they want to explore even more the Canadian Arctic, we have a 12 days itinerary, again, starting and ending in Toronto, where people will have the opportunity to go even further north to Ellesmere Island, where people can find also wolves, which is also incredible, and even more polar bears. And finally, we have also a 15 days itinerary where your clients can see the north part of Canada and also the west coast of Greenland. And just to explain to you how the west coast of Greenland is beautiful, it is a place where you can find many, many icebergs. And this is pictures that were taken, again, from my expedition. So this picture was taken in Disco Bay. And Disco Bay is a very popular area in West Greenland, where your client will have the opportunity to see the biggest glacier in the northern hemisphere of the planet, and also to visit some community just like Ilulissat here in West Greenland. So normally we spend 1 day in the community, and the locals will teach your clients about their culture, about their food, just like I said earlier. Maybe they will have the opportunity to see some dogs, because obviously dogs are very common in Greenland. They use them as transportation, but also the hiking opportunity and the stunning views that your clients could have when they travel in this part of the world. And this is a big picture here of the largest glaciers in the northern hemisphere, which is called the Jacobshavn Glacier in Disco Bay, which is exactly like this. So very, very big glacier. People can hike for many, many kilometers if they want, and then come back to the ship after. And of course, we also use the Zodiac to cruise around the icebergs and to allow your clients to take beautiful pictures of ice, just like this one, and to also see the locals fishing and to learn about their technique and to say hello to them and to learn from their culture as well. But of course, most importantly, we want to look for whales, which is very, very common in Greenland as well. So to summarize, the Ultramarine in 2021 will be offering incredible destination opportunities for your clients to visit. This is a great map right here to summarize all the different trips that your client could choose for 2021 on board the Ultramarine, going from Oslo to Spitsbergen in May 2021, to South Greenland in July 2021, or in the Canadian Arctic in August or September 2021. And now the one thing that you're waiting for is the super promotion. And this is something that we're very excited, because this is for Brazil and Brazil partners and clients only. Nowhere else in the world we have this amazing promotion that is open to the market. And this promotion is buy one cabin, get one free. So your clients can buy one cabin and get the second one for free. So if a family of 4 wants to travel together, if friends wants to travel together, this is the perfect opportunity for them to save a lot of money on their Arctic expeditions with Quark Expeditions. This promotion is applicable on selected voyage that you are looking at right now, which are the voyages that I shared with you and that Maria Alice will send you more information about after this presentation. But essentially, we have 3 departures of 7 days going to Spitsbergen in May 2021. We have 3 departures going to Greenland for 9 days in July 2021. And we have 3 departures in the Canadian Arctic for August to September, exploring the Canadian Arctic in 2021 as well. And these trips are allowing your clients to buy one cabin and get one free, which is super exciting. And of course, there are terms and conditions. And in case you are wondering, in terms of payments, we would need the payment in full by the end of September. So this is a promotion that is valid as of now until the 30th of September of this month. And your clients have to pay the full payment by the end of this month. It is also important to understand that these cabins must be sold under double occupancy. No single cabin can be sold with that promotion. The price includes a pre-expedition hotel night, transfers, and domestic airfare. And finally, the second cabin that we're giving for free will be the same cabin that your client offers or one category below. So very, very exciting. And what's even more exciting is that in addition to that, we have now a book and travel with confidence program. And what does that mean? It means that your client's money is safe with Quark Expeditions. So you might be wondering, what happens if my client cancels? If your client cancels more than 6 months prior to departure, we will refund the money minus an administrative fee of $1,250 US per person. Or we will offer a future travel refund credit of 100% of what they paid for the next 3 years that they can use to rebook their trip. If the client cancels between 6 months to 4 months, we will offer a 3 years 100% future travel refund credit, or we will keep the deposit. And between 120 days to 30 days prior to departure, if your client cancels, we still offer a 100% future travel refund credit for 3 years if your client cancels. And finally, if your client cancels 30 days prior to departure, it would be 100% cancellation fee. But what's also very important to understand is that if Quark Expedition cancels the trip for any reasons, we will offer 3 great options to your clients, depending on what your clients prefer. The first option is we want to rebook your clients at the next for the same trip on the following year in the same cabin at the same price. The second option is your client would have a 3-year 120% future travel refund credit of what they paid us. And finally, if your clients don't want to rebook, they don't want the credit, we will refund in cash 100% of the money that they paid to us in the next 45 to 60 days after the cancellation. So as you can see, we have a lot of flexibility. Your client's money is fully protected with Quark Expeditions. But you might have more questions. And another question that you might have is, what happens if my client booked a trip with Quark, but the border of the country is not letting my client enter and embark the ship? Well, Quark Expeditions, we are very proud to be working with a travel insurance company called TripMate, who provides a travel insurance premium policy to anyone around the world, allowing your client to cancel for any reason, including illness, including if your client gets COVID, including if the country is not letting your client enter. They will refund your client. This insurance policy, depending, of course, on what your client books, is between $1,500 to $2,000. This is actually very important because when your client spends a good amount of money on a trip like this, they want to be protected, and our travel insurance company, TripMate, will provide the extra protection that your client needs. Okay? Finally, the last thing that your clients and especially yourself need to know is that we are fully aware that your clients, when they buy a trip with us and when you need to do the wire transfer money, there is a 30% surcharge if you wire the money from Brazil to the United States. Well, now we have a Canadian bank account allowing you to make a wire transfer, making a wire transfer from Brazil to Canada at no surcharge. So very, very important, okay? So we offer the opportunity to make a wire transfer from Brazil to Canada at no extra surcharge, all right? So this is it. This is the presentation. This is the promotion that Maria Alice and I wanted to share with you today. You have here, of course, my contact details. You also have the contact details of the Global Nomad, of Maria Alice. We are very, very excited. And this promotion, like I said, is valid from now until the end of September. So if you have any clients who you know would be interested in traveling to the Arctic in 2021, this is the best opportunity for your clients to take advantage of. Following this presentation, Maria Alice will send the pricing information and also the trip information to all of you. And of course, we hope that this was very inspiring. We hope that you were able to think about some clients. And of course, if you have any questions, I am here to answer them with Maria Dice.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much. Please, if you can share yourself. No?
Do you see me now?
Yes, good, much better.
Good.
Thank you so much. It's always so exciting listen to you during presentations. Thank you, thank you, and congratulations, thank you. And I don't know if there is any doubt, but I would like to reinforce some points in Portuguese, if it's okay to you, David.
Yep, that's totally okay.
Yeah. Não sei se, bom, não sei se todos entenderam bem a promoção, mas queria reforçar alguns pontos. Primeiro que todas as saídas que fazem parte dessa promoção, sim, estão no barco novo, no Ultramarine. Eu recebi vários WhatsApps durante a apresentação do David, dizendo, uau, esse não é um barco de expedição, esse é um barco de luxo. Realmente, luxo com uma viagem de expedição. Eu recebi também WhatsApps de uma jornalista amiga que falou, eu não gosto de barco, de viagem de barco, mas essa viagem eu estou apaixonada, porque é uma viagem de expedição. A maior parte do tempo, onde a gente quer colocar vocês? Fora do barco, para que vocês estejam a maior parte do tempo vivendo essa natureza e vivendo esse lugar da melhor maneira possível. E com o World Explorer, tendo os helicópteros, a gente vai conseguir chegar ainda mais em lugares remotos, onde ninguém chega. Está incluso no programa com o Ultramarine o passeio de helicóptero, já está incluso. Você tem algumas atividades não inclusas com o helicóptero, no caso o acampamento, ou de repente o caiaque ou a bicicleta. O resto está tudo incluso. Isso é importante dizer para vocês. A viagem, vocês vão ter guias, e esses guias que também são diferencial da Quark Expeditions, a equipe da Quark Expeditions é super expert, eles são realmente, eles transformam a viagem, e vocês vão ter alguns grupos, vocês vão fazer parte de grupos, e todos os dias, pela manhã e pela tarde, e alguns casos, como o Svalbard, que você tem luz 24 horas no dia, durante o período que a gente vai para lá, você vai sair do barco. Você fica em média 2, 3 horas por saída fora do barco, onde você vai ter infinitas atividades, e isso está incluso. Outra coisa muito importante, no início da apresentação, quando o David falou sobre as 4 exits do Zodiacs, gente, vocês imaginam que a capacidade do barco são no máximo 199 pessoas. A operação desses caras é incrível. E aí, agora com o Ultramarine, com as 4 saídas com o Zodiac, vai todo mundo poder sair. A gente não perde tempo. Então, assim, você não fica esperando lá, agora será que é a minha vez, meu grupo, quanto tempo vai dar? Não. O capitão falou, o capitão da expedição, que é o chefe de expedição, ele falou, olha, pessoal, daqui meia hora a gente vai sair, preparem-se. Aí a gente vai para uma área toda linda, onde tem uns lockers, onde a gente põe a parca, a jaqueta, porque essa parca amarela e essa jaqueta, a Quark te dá de presente, faz parte do quanto você está pagando. A cabine free também ganha essa parca, tá? É importante dizer. Então, você só tem que estar realmente com a parte de baixo, a segunda pele, né? Calça e blusa, uma calça que corta vento e que não entra água, então pode também ser uma calça de esqui, porque a bota a gente empresta, porque a gente tem que lembrar que a gente está indo em lugares onde a gente não pode levar sujeira e não pode trazer nada desses lugares para dentro do barco. A gente tem que pensar que é uma viagem consciente, que é uma marca onde a sustentabilidade está no DNA. Então, isso também a gente tem que cuidar. Nessa hora, a gente também cuida, tá bom? Outro ponto importante que eu queria dividir com vocês sobre a promoção já saiu para todo o nosso mailing os detalhes da promoção. A gente colocou algumas opções de valores para vocês, e eu vou dividir para vocês terem uma ideia como funciona a questão dos valores. Vocês devem ter se perguntado, meu Deus, mas quanto que fica, né? Porque o David deixou no suspense isso, how much it will cost. Então, assim, só para vocês entenderem mais ou menos, o programa completo. Então, quando a gente fala de um programa completo de Svalbard, 7 dias, incluindo, tá, Svalbard, que é o programa com foco nos ursos polares. 7 dias com uma noite já em Oslo, mais o voo de Oslo até private flight de Oslo até a cidade onde a gente começa o cruise, já está incluso. Esse valor de $8.990 por pessoa, ele cai para $4.928,50 por pessoa. É praticamente 50%, tá, do valor. Com tudo, incluso o pré, a viagem, o private voo e o cruzeiro completo de Svalbard com a Quark Expedition, com todas essas atividades que eu comentei com vocês, com as bebidas alcoólicas e não alcoólicas, toda a parte de alimentação, as palestras dentro do barco. Então, realmente está tudo incluso nisso. Importante, essa tarifa só é válida se a gente confirmar 2 cabines. Ai, Maria Alice, mas eu sou uma agência pequena e talvez o meu cliente não seja uma família de 4 ou não tenha um casal de amigos que queira ir junto. O que eu faço? Bom, por isso que a gente tem que se unir. Todas as operadoras vão estar em ação, nossas operadoras parceiras, e a gente vai poder vender a mesma saída, mas para pessoas diferentes. Então, às vezes, você já tem uma cabine, você vai falar com o seu operador parceiro, esse operador parceiro vai tentar vender essa segunda cabine na mesma saída, a gente vai ajudar, vai todo mundo ajudar, para a gente conseguir garantir essa super promoção para vocês, tá? Não sei se está claro, ninguém escreveu no chat, ou só eu não estou vendo, mas eu acho que é isso. A política, as condições, que são muito importantes, tem que ser pré-pago para conseguir isso, essa condição, até final desse mês de setembro, ok? Aí, com as operadoras, elas vão dar flexibilidade de pagamento, elas vão poder dividir e aí vamos funcionar isso da forma mais parceira possível. Por quê? A gente conseguiu a Quark, que só tinha conta nos Estados Unidos, e eu falei, é impossível trabalhar assim. Vocês vão ter que ter uma conta em Toronto, porque a gente tem que ter uma conta com um país de bilateralidade para a gente poder mandar o dinheiro para lá. E o David conseguiu isso também, e ele deu essa notícia para mim a semana passada, e eu fiquei muito feliz, David, muito obrigada. To send the money to Toronto account. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. E, então, isso realmente é muito importante. Crianças a partir de 8 anos é possível fazer a viagem, ok? E eu recomendo fazer essa viagem em família também. E para aquelas agências que venderam Antártica na temporada 2019-2020, que foram muitas, e a gente foi um sucesso, eu acho que vale dar uma ligadinha para esses clientes e falar que agora é a hora de ir para o Ártico. E com as políticas flexíveis de cancelamento, eu acho que assim, ficou realmente um benefício super completo. A gente vai mandar nessa news que chegou para vocês por e-mail, vai ter os acessos dos cliques para vocês verem as condições e todas as datas de saídas. E também, e se vocês tiverem alguma dúvida sobre os valores, a gente também tem uma tabela com os valores. Todas as operadoras vão ter acesso a isso. E a gente tem também, vai estar nessa news, se você clicar, já o PDF do itinerário de cada uma dessas 3 saídas. E um resumo em português de cada uma dessas 3 saídas, para vocês poderem dividir com os clientes, para vocês poderem postar, da forma que vocês acharem melhor, vocês podem usar. Se vocês precisarem de fotos, A gente tem link de acesso de todas as fotos, de cada uma das saídas e do barco Ultramarine também. Eu acho que é isso. I don't know if you have any more information to share.
No, I mean, I see a question here from Ludmila Ferreira that she's asking to repeat the prices. I don't know if you can repeat.
Okay. Yes, of course. Just a second. I will open the okay. Spitsbergen, ok? Que é a saída, que é a partir de Oslo, na Noruega, de $8.990, passou para $4.928,50 por pessoa. Lembrando que a gente precisa ter 2 cabines confirmadas na mesma saída. Quando a gente fala de Greenland Adventure Program, que é o programa que a gente está lançando para essa temporada 2021, juntamente com o Barco Ultramarine, que é o programa sonho, que a gente está morrendo de vontade de fazer, que realmente para quem é Adventure vai ter bastante coisa outdoor, de $11.990 por pessoa, esse programa vai para $6.742,50. Lembrando que esse programa sai de Reykjavik e já está incluso nesse valor de $6.742,50 por pessoa, uma noite pré em Reykjavik, mais o voo privado até Narsarsuaq, que é a cidade da onde tem o porto, e a gente sai no barco para a expedição. São 9 dias de expedição, tá bom? E o último e não menos importante, eu vejo as fotos do David do Ártico Express no Canadá. Eu quero muito conhecer o norte do Canadá. Eu achei precioso e acho fácil acesso. A gente vai até Toronto, né? E de Toronto, o voo privativo até Resolute está incluso, a pré-noite em Toronto também está incluso. Eu estou falando aqui agora do roteiro de 9 dias, que de $10.990 por pessoa vai para $6.492,50. Ok? David, sorry, I can't see the questions.
No, that's okay. There's one question also if the prices are net or commissionable. They're commissionable. If you want to say it in Portuguese, maybe, just to make sure.
Ok, as tarifas são comissionadas, então vocês podem ficar tranquilos, comprar via o seu operador parceiro, a gente está junto, vamos alimentar todos os canais de compra e vamos fazer via agência de viagem, via tour operador, vamos fazer esse movimento para que todo mundo ganhe e todo mundo dê resultado positivo para todo mundo.
Very good. And actually, just to let you know, Air Canada has a very good promotion right now for flights between São Paulo to Toronto directly until the end of September. So it's a really good time to book a trip.
Okay, any more questions?
Yeah, I have a question here. What's the low temperature we can get there? The lowest temperature is basically around 0. Like, it's really not that cold in the Arctic. And because we go there in the summertime, it's really not that cold. Okay?
Gente, eu vou contar uma coisa para vocês. Eu não sou uma pessoa... Quem me conhece sabe que eu sou uma pessoa de praia, de sol. E eu nunca tinha viajado de navio, porque eu não gostava de viajar de navio. Nunca tinha ido, então falei, eu tinha um preconceito. Mas meu sonho era trabalhar com a Quark, porque é a cara da The Global Nomads. O David e eu, a gente se conheceu, a gente ficou 2 anos nessa relação, e ele também investindo e falando para a equipe que valeria investir no mercado brasileiro. Conclusão, eu fui. Primeiro, foi fantástico, porque o barco é a base para todos os dias para você poder explorar. E agora, tanto com o World Explorer quanto o Ultramarine, é uma base mega luxuosa, que a gente tem todo o conforto, então é maravilhoso. A gente tem uma equipe que te deixa se sentir super à vontade, tem pessoas do mundo inteiro, super viajados, com uma cabeça, um papo muito interessante, pessoas leves, e tá todo mundo lá, e é uma energia, é uma viagem realmente transformadora. E o frio, você tá tão com roupa certa, com a roupa adequada, porque essa parca, embaixo dela, vem aquela jaqueta que tem vários gominhos, né, de pena de ganso, e depois vem a parca. E por baixo você tá com uma segunda pele, mais um fleece. Aí você pode pôr o cachecol, o gorro, luva. Eu realmente suava durante a caminhada, quando eu descia e para conhecer os lugares, eu tirava o fleece para não molhar, não deixar úmido, e ficava só com a jaqueta. Então, assim, é uma temperatura que dá super para suportar. Assim, não é ao contrário de passar frio. Eu já passei frio em muito mais frio em muitos outros lugares.
Very nice. Well, thank you very much, Maria, for organizing this. Yeah, looking forward to make this a success with all the partners.
Yes, we will do. Thank you so much, David. Thank you for believing in us. We will work for make the result, for sure. Obrigada a todos, e a gente está à disposição para tirar dúvidas, para ter mais informações. A gente está aqui para ajudar todos vocês. Muito obrigada. Thank you.
Thank you very much to all of you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see your clients traveling with us in 2021. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.